Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since my last video, and that is because I've been traveling. I went to Croatia and I had a wonderful experience, but I did encounter some uncomfortable situations, and those situations are what this video is going to be about today. So I went to Croatia for the very first time. I've never been on that side of Europe before, and I've just seen really pretty pictures from the place. Like, it's incredibly beautiful. They have beautiful nature, and yeah, I really loved the scenery and everything. My sister has been there before and she absolutely loved it, and I have a friend who is not from there, but she's from Bosnia, and they speak kind of the same language, and she's been in Croatia many times. So when she was going, I was like, let me go with her, because I really love traveling to places where I have friends that are from that place, because then I get the more genuine feeling of the country. So first racist incident was my friend was going to a nail shop because one of her nails had broken off. So we went to this place, which was kind of a combination. They had like a pool, they had massage services, they had tanning bed services, different type of services in there, and nail shop in there. Like in the reception area, there are 2 or 3 men sitting there talking, and we're just sitting on some chairs waiting for our turn, waiting for the nail lady to come and get us. The nail lady comes, and my friend was like, okay, Tina, we can go. She asked the lady something, and they answered, and that was the only thing that I picked up on. I didn't pick up on any type of thing. So we're in there, she's doing her nails, finishes, we leave, and as we go out the door, or when we're outside of the door, my friend starts like, those freaking dirty racists. And I was like, what just happened? Did I miss something or what? And she's like, oh, the thing is, you know, when I asked the lady that if you could come with me as I was doing my nail, so my friend is saying this to me. I was like, yeah. Then the men who were sitting in the reception, just like a meter away from us, one of them had said like a comment of, something like, oh, are you sure she want to come with you? Maybe she want to go to the tanning bed, or something about a tanning bed, and something referring to my skin color. And then they had laughed. Apparently that happened, and usually I'm really good at picking up on energies, or even if people speak in another language, you can kind of tell with the way they're laughing or their body language if they're doing something in a derogatory way or not. But I really didn't notice anything, because that was not in my head at all. I think I would have felt better by not knowing in that situation, because I didn't even pick up on the energies or something that they were saying, like a joke about me, referring to my skin color. Then I really tried my best to forget about it, because I was like, no, this is not going to taint my vacation. I paid money for this vacation. I'm gonna have a darn good time. I'm not gonna let a comment like that ruin it for me, and also kind of taint my whole mindset of this country that I'm visiting. So the next day, and this is the very next day after this, so we're walking on the street on our way to the beach, and as we were walking, in front of us there's a group of guys, and they were like a little bit loud. Even from 5 meters away, I just felt like the way that they were like a group of guys, a little bit kind of loud, kind of like dude-ish. I don't know how to explain it well, but that type of group of guys that just are a little bit guyish. They're guyish. I don't know how to say it in English, seriously. Let me think about it. De är grabbiga, de var grabbiga. If there's some Swedish people watching this video, I know understand when I say it. Det var en grabbig atmosfär. So like from 10 meters away, I already felt like, oh my god, this is gonna be something. Either they're gonna, you know, be catcalling and be sexist, or they're going to be racist. And I was, as we were walking, we were coming closer and closer, I was trying to figure out what is better, sexist or racist. None of them are particularly good, and I don't know which one. I wouldn't feel good about any of those. And I felt like my friend, I totally felt how her energy as well was changing. Her body was tensing up, and it felt like she was being ready for a battle. I just felt like she was ready to say something. Like she was ready that they were going to say something, and she was ready to say something back. So we're walking, and as we pass them, one of the guys says something, but in their language. Da 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 something. And she was, as I said, she was ready. She just turned and said something in their language. Da 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 da, mama something. So I heard something about somebody's mama. So I was like, ooh, she brought up his mother, then he must have said something kind of bad, and she was starting to walk away, and I was standing there like, oh my god, what am I going to say? Should I say something? I don't even know what he was saying because he didn't say it in English. And you know, if somebody says, oh, you are mean, or you're being mean to me, and I say something about your mother, then the reaction is then that's an overreaction to that person's action. So since I didn't know what he had said, I didn't know the appropriate response. I didn't feel like I had the energy. I really didn't feel like I had the energy to, on my vacation, to have an altercation with some dumb boy he doesn't even have the guts to say something in English in me. But I just felt tired, and I was not in a very good mood that day, kind of cranky. And you know, I had bought a drone that I really wanted to take really cool drone shots over the beautiful scenery and nature, but that was just a total failure. So I was already in a bad mood. So when this happened, I was like, ugh, I feel drained, I'm tired, I don't want to deal with this. Apparently he had said, they're going to the beach, but it looks like one of them had been burning or frying under the sun. Me, about my skin, like, because it's dark, I've been burning or frying under the skin, you know, something rude like that. And that's when she had reacted. So we were going to the beach, right? So I've just heard what this man has said about me, and I'm kind of uncomfortable as it is on the beach being in a swimsuit, because it's very exposing. You're basically in your underwear, right? So now when somebody is kind of critiquing your appearance, your skin color, something you can change, and now you're gonna go on the beach with people, with hundreds, thousands of people looking just like him, and you are one, like pretty much the only one who looks like you, like me, and then you're gonna take your clothes off and be on that beach. It just made everything even more uncomfortable. And but again, I felt like, no, this is not gonna ruin it for me. I'm gonna be swimming, I'm gonna have fun. So that was definitely the worst thing that happened. I don't think that I've ever experienced that ever before. Yeah, I can't remember like a white person coming up to me and saying something bad like that. So that was the first time. Thank God I'm secure in myself and I love myself, and I think I have a good head on my shoulders, because that could easily become a situation where what those two people said all of a sudden got me to think like, oh no, everybody are like that, and now everybody are judging me or whatever. And you know what, maybe everybody were judging me, but so what? I love experiencing new places. I love experiencing nature. I love this earth. This earth is mine, is just as much mine as it is theirs. and I have a right to see all of the things that I want to see, experience all of the things that I want to experience. And you know what, I'm doing something with my life. I'm studying, I'm working towards getting through to my dreams and everything like that. So if there's going to be losers on the side of the road who want to comment how I've been burning too much under the sun on the beach, then that's his prerogative. He could have been at home writing a business plan or do something productive with his life, but he was choosing to sit on the side of the road with his friends and say stupid things like that. Like, it's not going to put coins in your pocket by doing that. It's just going to make you look stupid and rude. And yeah, that's what she had responded to that guy, my friend. She had said, when he had said what he said about me, she's like, why are you so rude? He had answered, oh, I can say whatever I want to. And his friends around him were kind of like, they weren't the ones who were talking. He was the one who were talking. So they were kind of uncomfortable. And so sometimes it's good really to speak up, because these people are cowards. And especially him, who didn't even say it in English, he said it in his language. These people are cowards, and they need sometimes to be told off. So they realize, like, oh, damn, I did something really shitty. Why did I do that? It didn't help me in any way, like, shape or form. I just said something mean. And one of the girls actually understood me. So, yeah. So I really recommend somebody, if you travel to a new country where there might not be a lot of black people, I recommend that you do it if you really want to do it, but don't go into a new country and feel like with the mentality or like, don't go in with the thoughts of think about what other people might think about you, because then that's just going to drive you crazy. Don't worry about what other people think, what they're thinking. You're doing this because you want to travel, you want to see the world, you want to enlighten yourself and just make your life richer with new experiences. If they're there to be negative and say something, then that's on them. Those people can't even take my time. Really, what are they doing? Obviously, they haven't even stepped out of this country to see different types of people. Obviously, they're very simple-minded, small-minded people, and it's actually sad. So that's how I felt, and that's how I dealt with it. And I swear, by the end of the day, I was swimming around in the water, looking at all the mountains rising above me, looking at the clouds, like really just enjoying the blue, crystal clear sea. And yeah, I was feeling good. Had a drink at the end of the night with my friend, and we really enjoyed ourselves. And one day, there was actually one thing that had happened. There was this group of men who was standing, and one of them was staring at me a lot. He was staring. I was like, why is this short little man staring at me? Like, do I have a booger? Do I have, like, is something weird? Is something off? What's going on? And eventually he got the courage enough to come up and ask me, picture? And I was like, should I do it? Oh, should I fall into this? And I'm like, after a while, I was like, okay, you know what? Why not? I don't care. That had happened to me in LA as well. There were some Japanese tourists who had seen me posing in front of some. So when that happened in Croatia, I really didn't feel bad about it. You know, for some people it might be rude. They might feel singled out when somebody asks to take a picture with them just because they have black skin. And I totally understand that, and I would respect that. But for me, I was like, sure, you can take a picture with me. So he took a picture with me, and after that, he was fine. That could actually be considered racist. He definitely singled me out because I was dark-skinned, but I didn't feel degraded or anything like that. Because he asked nicely if he could take a picture of me, and he didn't do it, like, behind my back. Anyway, that was not summing up my whole trip of Croatia. I'm gonna have a vlog, and you're gonna see how amazing, nice, and everything. Truthfully, this whole video, it felt like 5% of the entire trip. It wasn't bad at all. It was really nice, but it's really beautiful. And keep your eyes up for the vlog that's coming. It's gonna be probably late because I have so much things to do in school and stuff, but yeah, it's gonna be up eventually. And thank you if you still are watching. I really appreciate that you take the time to watch my videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Ciao.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah.